Hello, this is the Trash Man. We're going to be talking about something today that's been, bothering me a little bit. I've seen a whole bunch of these crypto IRAs. So, one of the things, the most fundamental things, and one of the problems I really have with a crypto IRA, an individual retirement arrangement, by the way. So, for a retirement account, let's say you're somebody who's 20 to, 40, somewhere in the average crypto user's, general demographics. You're going to put cryptocurrency into an investment account for an IRA, which you'll get if you put it in a Roth IRA. You get that, after tax, post tax money, right? You're going to lock up your gains for 30 or 40 years. Really? In a very highly volatile asset class, such as cryptocurrency. You're going to lock up your gains, and then not only are you going to lock up your gains, if you do you're going to be able to pull your basis out, your cost basis, the money you put in, right? The $6,000 a year, I think, is what the IRS wants this year for IRAs. So you're going to be able to pull out the money you put in if you have meteoric gains, right? But you're going to lock up the majority of your money in a highly volatile asset for decades. I mean, we've already covered some of the projects where there may be possibly, gains in the future, from projects that were popular, 5 or 10 years ago. But there's a whole bunch of other projects that you could possibly put into your IRA, right? Which 10 years from now, they might be non-existent.
Rug pull.
You could get rug pulled. You could the developers could just disappear. That could be a possibility. The code base stops getting updated. There's exploits that occur. The token becomes so dispersed, there's lots of dead wallets.
Competition.
Competition, sir. Your token, your coin, your crypto could eventually find itself outmoded by better platforms. More functionality comes to another cryptocurrency, and suddenly your use case disappears. I mean, I have to say, at some level, if you're going to be buying into a crypto IRA, right, I would have to be pretty dang close to, retirement to consider that as an option. I would be, looking at, maybe I'm 50. Or maybe 60 and I'm buying Bitcoin. The original. Like, not necessarily, the new Bitcoin. But I mean the original BTC. I'm buying Bitcoin. And I'm going to hold on. I'm going to go with the gold, with the standard of the market, old reliable. I'm not going to be buying something like, a Shrek Finance coin or, a Boomer coin if we want to go back, It's ancient history now. It's been about 3 or 4 months. A project like that, you would have put all your money into that in your crypto IRA. I don't know. I really don't know. I think another issue I have with the crypto IRA, right? Your options are kind of limited. I think I was looking at crypto.com or maybe another one of those recently. They had 80 cryptocurrencies available, right? But some of the stuff you might want to invest in for retirement might be an NFT. If I had a Bored Ape Yacht Club and I put that into my IRA, that might be, might be a pretty good deal for me, especially if I bought it, right at launch. But now, I mean, if I want to capture that gains now, right, something like volatile currency, right, it's a little bit of a different game versus something I can just let sit and appreciate in value. I would think that you would need to consider, if you're going to put some money into an IRA, right? You're going to put some money into an IRA, I would just stick to stocks. Stick to stocks and stick to broad-based index funds. If you have other kind of stuff where you want to be riskier, like cryptocurrency or penny stocks or options trading, I wouldn't want to be doing that in my IRA. The potential for upside's high, yes, but the potential for downside could wipe out, retirement savings. And not only that, it's like there's the tax advantage for you on a loss on your IRA is like non-existent. Because if you wipe your basis out, you don't get to put more money in. You're still limited to whatever the IRS says you can put in for a year. So my consideration would be maybe to steer away from a crypto IRA. Just my opinion. You might want to consider other kind of asset classes if you're going to start an IRA. This has been the Trash Man. Hope you guys are safe, and I think you need to be a little bit more cautious with your retirement income. Goodbye, folks.